Hello, 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 hello. I just found out that I could stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time for free with Streamlabs, so I might start using that at some point. I don't know. Um, I need to start doing more stuff on Twitch. I know that. I need to set up my Twitch more. Because the last time I updated it was back in 2021 when I used to do Minecraft. But hi everyone. Hi Fossil Hunter and Nothing. Welcome. I hope you're having a good day or had a good day. What time is it? Is it 10 yet? It is 10. Okay, let's switch to the game. I don't think the game is registered. Oh no, it's registered. Okay, cool. Um, so we're doing Prehistoric Kingdom, and this can go one of two ways. It can either be very, very good. It can turn out very well. I don't have a mental breakdown. Or I can have a mental breakdown and I completely destroy it. But you know, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. This is practice for Tuesday. So we're gonna go for like an abandoned park build. This was suggested on my channel, on a few of my streams in the past, and I just decided to do this because, you know, we're chilling. We're chilling. It's going good. It's 10 a.m. in the morning, so my day is barely starting. But there's a new game that came out called, or not called, that came out. It's on playtest right now. It's called Arc Raiders, and we're gonna play it with my friend group, uh, today. So it's gonna be fun. Uh, do I want to? How do I want to do this? Oh, definitely, definitely. I did some builds on this to practice, um, and it took me like about 3 hours to make 75% of a building. Yeah. I mean, which is good for a single video, but for an entire park. Because on what is it? On Thursday, I'm gonna flatten this. Is there a level for? No, there isn't. Okay. Oh, wrong tool. Um, what was I saying? What was I saying? I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, on Thursday, next Thursday. Yeah, I'm having my Jurassic World build coming out, and the thing is, it's gonna be a part oneer. So I'm gonna try to get Main Street all completely done on that day, which is gonna be kind of annoying because I have a 6-hour live stream that I'm planning to do on the day Evolution comes out. Um, so it's gonna be somewhat interesting. I'm gonna paint this just so I know where the line is. Okay. Um, so yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna spend a lot of time on the game for like the first week, so that's how it's gonna be. Um. Make a huge mountain and then tunnel that leads into there. I can do that. Yeah, I'm on the west coast. I've heard of it. Okay. We could do a mountain range actually. That would be nice. Um, I was thinking about this when I was making the thumbnail actually. So I don't really want to put a mountain on this side because it doesn't feel right unless the mountain's like somewhat further back this way. This is a big issue with a lot of evolutions maps. Um, I don't like building on the edges of the map because of the specific reason that there's stuff on the outside. So I have, if I'm gonna make a mountain, it's gonna be right here, at least right here, so I can make a tunnel. I don't know how well tunnels are in this game, but yeah. Mhm. I have. Oh god, the coffee went down the wrong throat. No, wrong, wrong pipe. Um, yeah, I have 3 streams planned out for. Okay, let's just completely remove this then, because it's gonna annoy me, bro. Okay, let's do it like this then. Um, we have tropical rock. Yeah, I have 3 streams planned out for evolution just in case. For the campaign. But the thing is, I want to get the campaign done pretty much quickly. Um, because I want to focus on actual like builds. Although the campaign is a lot longer than the second game, so yeah. Uh, tunnels don't work, but you can make an entrance of a tunnel that is collapsed. Okay. Let's do it like this. So we're gonna have this mountain range. We're probably gonna. I don't know how long this is gonna be, or like how long this is gonna take. But chances are we're probably only going to work on an entrance. I do want to add dinosaurs though at some point because I absolutely love the dinosaurs in this game. But bear with me. This is like my first time doing. This is my first time going to be doing like some type of modular building in a game on stream. I usually don't stick with games like this. Oh, lag. Uh, when it comes to content because they take way too long. But I had to suffer a little bit because of, some other games, but oh, that's interesting how the terrain works that way. Okay. How many hours do I have in this game actually? I might have a lot. Let's check. Nope. I have 15 hours in this game. That's crazy. I thought I had at least like 100. This game feels like it takes like a while to play. That's cool. I like that. Um, I've been playing this one a lot more than like the Planet games, but I always switch. Yeah, we're gonna smooth this out. We're just trying to get like at least some height. True. Yeah, I wanted to do it something like I wanted to go in the order of the movies for the builds that I was gonna make. Um, but I I don't want to take that long of like a break, like that long of a not a break, that long of a like gap between Jurassic Park and Jurassic World, because if I do like a novel Sorna again, or if I do a Jurassic Park 3 map that Mobo wants me to do, why can't I remove the vegetation on this mountain? Interesting. It's just gonna take a long time to get to that point to make Jurassic World, and I just want to do Jurassic World. It's what I did when Evolution 2 came out. Um, I made Jurassic World I think in November, so I think like a few weeks after it came out actually. But I'm trying to get ahead of the game here and do it the Thursday of. But it's gonna be a learning thing like how it was last time. Part 2 is gonna be dependent on suggestions, opinions, things left in my comment section. Section. Mm-hmm. Thank you. I actually, yeah, I forgot that that's a thing. That's interesting. What? Oh, I see the actual border here. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, cool. Thanks. Um, oh my God, wait. I don't want to make this about like purely about evolution, but honestly, that's kind of what my channel is about at this point. Um, I can't wait for the different types of trees, like the amount of trees. We're not gonna get that one single tropical big tree, you know? All right. So we have. I actually like how this looks. The thing is, um, it's not very scaled correctly. So I'm gonna probably smooth it out. But I like how rigid it looks. It reminds me of something from like Kong or something like that. Yeah, I decided to do a stream tomorrow as well, though, on Evolution 2. Um, it's going to be a little bit of a little like uh the dinosaurs that aren't going to be back in Evolution 2, even with their announcement of the whole adding the base game dinosaurs for free. Um, I'll probably change this part to actually have trees. So I'm gonna be doing that. Hi Moga. So we're gonna be getting a park with our like like our I can't pronounce any of these minis. Our Tarbo, our all the species that are going to be cut, like the actual DLC ones. So yes. 3 days. Oh my god. This week hasn't been going that it hasn't felt long, which is nice. But I know the night before Evolution comes out, I'm not going to be able to sleep, which is vital for a 6-hour stream because I haven't actually really done that since I haven't done that in a while. Um, not on this channel at all. And this channel started in 2021 basically, even though I've been doing YouTube stuff since like 2012. But I actually really love how the terrain looks in this game. Okay. Right here though, I think I want to I wish Oh, okay, I can select different types of dirts. Okay, that might actually be nice. I don't want mud because I don't like how this looks. I really don't like how this looks. Here. I don't really like how that looks. I want to go for like more of a dirt feel. Um, okay, that kind of blends in with the rocks though, and it changes the color of the rocks. That is really true, and I feel the same way about some of the other species as well. Oh, ew. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Okay, clay doesn't work either. Am I just layering things on top of each other? Um, okay, I kind of want to stick in this region. We don't have a dirt though. Hi, Rexy. Temperate substrate. I think we want to stick with this probably then. I just don't like how it changes the color of the rocks. I can't change that, can I? Hold on. I could probably find a work array. Work array. Work around this. Work around for this. Jesus Christ. Here. Okay, let's try this. I think I can actually do this the way I want to do this. Hold on. This is going to take a second, though. We just want the little dirt pieces. We just want the little dirt pieces. That's all we want here. The camera controls feel a bit wonky, though. I'm going to be honest. I think that's... A frame rate issue though, or maybe input lag. I don't know. Or I'm just zoomed into. No, I don't know. I've learned to actually love terrain like work. In a lot of the games I play, it's the one thing that I not really do. I don't like how this menu is so tall. Um, no, I really love doing terrain work now. I spend, I think, a quarter of my videos back then with Evolution back in like 2021. I spent a quarter of my videos doing terrain work, and I'm like, people aren't really here for terrain work. They're here for the like build itself. So it was kind of weird to just have a quarter of my video be terrain work. And that was Evolution 1, so it was a lot more difficult, especially on Isla Muerta, where they the terrain is very very messed up on that map. I do hope they bring it back though, but it's very messed up on that map. Came back a little. That's valid. I mean, that's how I kind of learned. Um, Here we can. I don't know. Maybe we can keep this. Okay, cool. So half of my work has just been detailed, like just detail specs. That's amazing. And you know what's going to be even better when we add trees to this, because that's what we're planning to do, and it just is going to block everything, which is great, which is absolutely great. Okay, we want to bring this down a little bit more right here. Okay, now I have to think about entry points though for the rest of the build. Um, hmm. I would make sense. Okay, do we know how long the T-Rex would live, by the way? Like actually, like how long it would live? Like, would it be still technically alive? Like, not taking into consideration all the stupid stuff they said in Rebirth? I think I want to do the tunnel right here, maybe. Or, okay, we could have a working pathway that goes around, right? So we can have a beach path, but we could also have the tunnel be right here. I think that's how it's gonna probably work. Yeah, they pulled some very like vague anti stuff, and it's kind of interestingly weird what they did with that. Honestly, okay, this makes a lot more sense. If I remember these. Buzz off. I I kind of had a real weird feeling about the Jurassic movies after What was it? Was it Fallen Kingdom or was it World? I think it was World because that's where they were heavily laying on the whole using them in military combat thing. I was saying to my friend, I said, if they put a gun on a dinosaur and make it like some like armor wars type stuff, I'm gonna lose my shit. Sorry, I'm gonna lose my mind. And I'm like, yeah, I'm done. Like, cause that's like the one thing that I don't really like with any franchise because they all end up doing it for some reason. It's cool, but I'm like, I don't want to see dinosaurs with guns on them. They're dinosaurs. They're, you know, valid enough. They were very, yeah, there were a lot. I wish they dug deeper into some of their explanations, though. Like, I like how Rebirth was more of a like adventurous movie, like the originals, but the originals still had some explanations to them. Rebirth was just they want the it felt very straightforward with what they wanted to do with it, and it like it's just like it felt simple, you know. There was a main plot point, and they went for it. That's pretty much how what they did, which is not bad for a movie. It's a lot better than having like five writers debating on five different plot points, um, which is annoying at times. But no, I don't know. It's just I don't know. I like the science. I like the sci-fi, part of the originals a bit, but like it's kind of hard to make it sci-fi without it being cringy now because a lot of the stuff that they were talking about in the originals, it's stuff that's more realistic now, So it's just kind of weird. Okay, so we can have two pathways here. I will say that. Yeah. It felt it felt I'm gonna get hate for this from Moga, but it felt as pretty much unneeded as Jurassic Park 3 was. And like that's honestly my honest opinion. Um I it didn't feel like a Jurassic movie. It felt as a like Jurassic Park, that whole three movies have a certain feel to it. Jurassic World has a certain feel to it. Like when I'm watching the three movies like in a row, like or whatever, they all generate the same feel to me. Jurassic World wasn't generating that, or Rebirth wasn't generating that feel for me for Jurassic World. So it felt like it was a part of another like franchise almost. And okay, this is looking good. And maybe I want to add some trees up here. I don't really know how trees work on mountains. I'm gonna be completely honest. This is where I always go wrong with a lot of my builds because I have no clues how trees work on mountains. Um, um, what was I saying? Uh, no, it just felt like it was a part of a different franchise. Yeah, that's pretty much that's solid. That's solid. You forgot the part where they actually killed off all the dinosaurs, or most of the dinosaurs. Sorry, most, which is funny because a lot of people seem to have missed that fact that most of the dinosaurs on the mainland are, you know, bleh. Yeah, I go on Twitter for a moment and I see so many like different like things and I'm like, ah, I'm done. I don't want to have to read. Uh, I don't like the dirt for the tropical map. I will be completely honest with you. The tropical map dirt looks, or it's not even dirt, the substrate. I wish they actually had a dirt. I don't know how this works in this game. This right here has to change. Were you yeah, I was looking between them and I'm like, I don't can I move this? Moga, were you here for my whole rant last stream about um primitive war, by the way? I don't think there's an actual like good looking dirt. There's like this swampy mud, but like oh, that's not a good place to test it actually. Hold on. Um mm, that actually might work. This one might work. I think I like this one. The only thing is we have to keep it very close to the center. Yeah, I would have not liked that at all. Malcolm's my dad. Okay. We bring a line up here. The only thing I don't like about this one is this texture is it's shiny. And I know it's supposed to be shiny because it's swampy. Um I'm actually really liking this game, guys. Um I'm liking the detail in it. I will get back to it at some point after this stream. It's just the next I'm telling this to like everyone. The next few weeks are just gonna be focused primarily on Evo 3. Here, what if I put trees in there? Yeah, that looks good. No, yeah, but they really did upgrade a lot of the dinosaurs for Evo. Wait, so okay, these are groups of trees. Okay, that's what they count as. Okay, that's more rigid, so it makes sense that that doesn't have anything. Stuff right here, I need to put. Okay. I promise we're not going to just do terrain stuff today, guys. Does anyone know if the music in Evolution 3 is copyrighted? Because the music in Evolution 2 wasn't copyrighted, which was great because I could use it for background music in my videos. I need to check with that before I even play the game, but at the same time, I'm going to be playing the game on launch. Like, I'll probably end up starting stream before the game's even downloaded completely. And we're gonna deal with internet issues as we play the game. Or as I as I start the stream, probably. Mm. Smooth. Oh yeah, let's smooth this out a bit on this side. And maybe I don't know how I want this to go. That looks a bit better. Hi, Axie. Okay. I'm probably gonna fix this little tumor right here. Ah! Hold on. If I bring this all the way up to here, we might... Where is the other end? Oh, it's right there. Shoot. We'd have to make it right here. Okay. We can just make it right here. The other entrance point would be there. I feel like they should have killed him in Fallen Kingdom. Um, I do like his change of, you know, it's not even character development because it's hardly a character at all. It feels like, but it's like, I don't know. I think I'm just biased because I love BD Wong. I we're almost done with the mountain, guys. We're almost done with the mountain. Here, let's see. I want to make this site a lot more. A lot more. I wanted to make it a lot more. Um, but I want to make sure that these trees on the edge don't go down as much, and I'm kind of annoyed. Mm. Uh, um. Hmm. Or you can just leave it like that, obviously, because the game decides that it's better than me. Well, a lot of stuff happened in the novel that didn't happen in the movie that I would have loved to see, but it was too not PG-13. How? Really? I can make it that small? Okay. Do I want to do it there? Yes. Can I? So if I delete this, it deletes all of them. Is there a way to isolate this? I mean, I could always just embrace it, embrace the chaos. Boom. Tree plant. Yeah, let's actually just bring this up a bit and flatten it. There you go. That looks a lot better than just random bushes on the side of the mountain. Okay. I think we are pretty much done. Just gonna add a few more things of trees. Let's do it right here. Okay, let's add the paint. Now, yeah, I don't know how building is gonna go for videos. We'll see how me building things right now goes because I had to probably plan them. I just don't plan things. That's something I'm probably gonna have to change. Can I delete this so I click print screen? Can I delete? I can delete that one tree. Nice. All right. Where are the rest of the trees that I just placed? All right, Fossil Hunter. I'll see you again soon, some point. Um, I have a stream tomorrow and I have a stream on Tuesday, so feel free to join. But the videos will always be there. If you can't, yeah, I don't like that on the side of the mountain. All right, cool. Um, I think I have to flatten this. I don't like how the mud texture looks from a distance because the LODs aren't loading correctly. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I'm hiding that. If I don't like it, I'm hiding it. And then let's smooth out the a little bit. There you go. All right. So it's pretty much bridge time, not bridge time, tunnel time. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a fake tunnel right here, going into this section right here. And with that, we're just going to pretty much make an entrance point right here somewhere. Where's our border? Right here. Okay. So we're going to make an entry point right here, have a tunnel goes over here, but we're also going to have a path, like another separate path that leads all the way throughout here, comes back through here, goes around by the lake, and comes all the way through over here. So, you know, scenic route and a direct path, but we need the scenic route so it actually kind of works in a way. So there's that. show-ish building time, right? Do we want to work on the entrance or do we want to work on the tunnel? The tunnel's probably going to be the easiest. Let me see what tools I have. Let me flatten this out a bit more, though. Alright. So the tunnel's probably going to be the easiest because it's... I don't really... I have a idea of what I want to do here. So you know the Lost World, those metal buildings, or the buildings with the metal roofs and like the like rocky, not rocky, like they're like wood buildings with metal roofs. That's what I'm trying to go for here. Um, so the tunnel. Let's see what we can do here. For the tunnel, we want probably like thick pieces. We're probably gonna have to make them ourselves though. Because we have these beams, but I don't think I want to go for beams. Okay, let's see how the beams even work though. Okay, I see. Hmm. This is all just vegetation. Okay. Um, let's see. If I make this myself, I'd want to go to, I think, rustic. No, not that. What's the other one that I was looking at? Is it this one? That's just a piece of metal. Okay, it's rustic. It's gonna have to be rustic. I kind of like this. So I think we're gonna go with this. So what we're gonna do is we're going to try to make this. Bear with me, guys. We're gonna try to make this. Oh, I had to change the grid width, don't I? A pillar. Okay, this side needs to change. Okay. And then I think I could just copy this. Alright, cool. Is there like a multi-select on this? Well, now it's not even on the right axis, right? It's like a little bit to the left. No, it's not. Actually, hold on. I'm just not looking at this correctly. All right. Where is this? Well, I guess it can turn in the mountain, can it? So right now we should just work on the width of this thing. Um, Let me actually go into first person mode. So it should be, if this is for vehicles, okay, it should be like 3. So let's move this. So it's like 1. Let's test this one out. I feel like this is a little bit too small for vehicles. So we're probably going to want to do one more. It trips me out that it spawns, or not, it's the camera. When I go out of first person mode, the camera like changes back in the same view that I'm looking. So it's trippy sometimes. All right, so this works. Let's select, actually I can just make one here, then copy to the other side. Pretty much that's what I think we're gonna do here. All right, so we have our two pillars. Chances are we're probably gonna need to make more on the inside. This is probably just on the outside. Oh my god. All right, so let's actually put these here. So it's gonna like extrude out a little bit more. And right here, we're gonna have just pretty much a wall. Can I attach it to? I can. Why is it slanted? Okay. I think it was because of the way I was placing it. If I put the wall, hold on. No, that wouldn't look right if I just did it like that. Okay. It had to be on the outside. Okay. And then we're probably going to have to move this a bit. I think this is where modular building kind of messes me up. I will sit here for like a solid 30 minutes to make sure that this is pixel perfectly lined up, but you also have the annoyance of some of the games, if the buildings are inside of each other or the pieces are inside of each other, they glitch out and they look weird. And it's like that for most of them, to be honest, but I think that's the best we're probably gonna end up getting with that. I'm not gonna spend too much time on that because I'll spend my life on it. That works. That actually worked on that side. All right. Cool. Cool. So we have some sort of like entrance. I think we want to. Is there a? Oh, it's shift, not control. Okay, shift. Well, I guess we want to. Hold on. I need to do this in the right angle. I think I want to copy this. Oh no, I want to copy you. Okay, and then I want to bring it back one more. So the edge pieces right here. It actually just goes into the mountain. Okay. So I guess we're going for like a little like mine look. I don't want to use these pieces because I don't think vehicles would fit through them, and I know I can scale them if I wanted to, right? I actually don't know how to scale things in this game, but you know, same thing. Uh, let me see what else I can add to this to make it look a lot better. Mm, I don't think I would do beams or pillars or anything like that unless it's outside. So let's go ahead and see how the roof would look. I don't want to go with like a flat roof. Shoot, how do I want to do this? I also don't want it to look like a bunker. Uh, I kind of like how the stairs look, not gonna lie. I kind of like how the stairs look. I might want to make them... Well, that's too... I can change the color on this, can I? Well, the thing is, this is just one color, though. I don't really... Can we... Let's see. If we take the stained metal, right, and we apply... Does the color even work on it? I can't see a change. Is it too bright? Is that why... I don't think the color works on this one, no? Oh, no, it doesn't. It's not giving me the option to. Okay, I see. But it shows up on this one. Like these stairs. I don't know how I feel about this one. I think we stick with the rustic ones. I like how this is turning out. The brownish rustic, what is this? Board and batten wall for the roof. The only thing is... Okay, what is this? I wanna... Can I... Interesting. So, okay. I see. Okay. Let me place this down first. Then let me do this. I'm treating this like it's like an animation software. I shouldn't be doing that. We want to move you. No, we want to move you. No, oh, Jesus Christ. Click on this and then click on this. There we go. Jeez. Okay, let's do it like that. Bring it out a little bit. Bring it down. I mean, this would give us a reason to use pillars, right? How far out is too much, though? Yeah, let's test this for right now. Okay, and then... take this one. Stretch it. Maybe... where'd it go? Maybe let's rotate it. Do I want to rotate it? Because if we don't rotate it, we can... It's either it stretches this way or it stretches the width. Let's do it like this. Okay. But we don't want this to be... Oh, I see our issue. Okay. Hold on. We have these little slanted pieces, which we're going to have to use, but we're going to have to use them in a weird way. Can this go in here? Like this? I see. Okay. I think what we will do is we're gonna follow the rules and do what they want us to do. But for this front part, we're gonna build something onto it. It's just to make it look like it actually fits in, we have to follow the rules a bit. Because we are technically stretching out the pieces a lot. Okay, that's why it's snapping a bit. The move distance was a little bit. Is this good? Only issue is I don't really like this. I don't know. Can we do something about that? I think that's just part of the stairs. Do we have like an actual slope that we can use? I should have probably considered that instead of using... Yeah, we do. Oh, but that's... Oh. I should have probably done this. Hold on. Do we have a flat one? We do. All right, cool. Perfect. You know, totally not... totally not stressing about this. Okay. But we don't have... All right, cool. This is what happens when I don't play the game by default and forget that there are roof accessories. Albeit I don't really focus on the roofs. Okay. I'm going to place this in the center here. Am I okay with it being the black one? That's too modern. That's too... Okay. Let's see what's rustic. No. Rustic is not a no-go for this one. Tropical? Wood slats, terracotta, thatch. The thatch would look very cool, but, I don't think we're gonna go for any of these. I think we're gonna go for this one, but we're gonna try to make it look more brown. We're gonna also want to fix all of these to match this. What? Why is there like an extra little line here? A wall slanted? Why is there an extra line there? Well, we're not going to see the inside anyways. That's just weird. Alright. So for this, let's try to see. Okay. And then we want to get the flat one. Disappear. This is slanted, isn't it? Wait. No. Why is it? Okay. I'm not even gonna question it. I'm gonna select both of these instead of doing them separately, and then we're gonna do them together. Okay, that makes a lot more sense for this. I'm assuming we want this to go all the way to the edge, though. Okay, one step at a time. Oh, I see. Okay, hold on. For this one, we can... Ah, yes. All right, that makes a lot more sense why it wasn't really looking good on the outside. Okay, that's perfect now, though. Cool. Um, now it's just we have to add a few more little just random decorations. Is there like a window? Like an actual like just flat piece of glass that glass that we can you can't see through this, right? Can you see through this? I'm assuming not, which is what we want. Um, I want this rotated though. Okay. Hold on. There's an easier way to do this. I'm just being weird about this. No, I want to... Does this not align to the... Okay, I guess. Here. What the hell? What are you... Jesus Christ, what? No. Oh my god. Oh yeah, okay. I hate this. Piece of glass just ruined everything. Give me a second, guys. Oh my god. All right. Take two. Um, take this, place it. Okay. Now we go in this mode. What? I'm not... Click on the glass. Jesus Christ. Okay. um, I want this... Well, I guess this depends on the location of the area. We can easily just put it in here. Ah, yeah, let's just do that. We'll fix the terrain. We're just gonna make this as like a... So you can't see the back of it. Can we add pictures, like custom pictures to this game? I that would be interesting. Add a picture of the background of a cave. And now we just want. Oh, I don't want to favorite that. Okay. Okay. Now what I want to do is I want to place this down, but it's not going to go on the floor. We're going to use this for the roof. Go to the side. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, we're gonna take this now. Put it all the way up top. Nope. Select this again. Put it all the way up top. Okay. We want it till it starts to go through the ceiling. Okay. Move it down. Perfect. So when you're inside and you look up, you at least see like nothing other than this. We want to actually move this wider. So it goes towards the back there, but we have to be careful because up here in the front, it's going to go through the roof. So we're going to pull this back a little bit more, which means we're going to either have to do something right here special. It's not what I wanted to do. What do we want to put here? I don't want to do this. I feel like doing this is a little bit jank. Like putting a wall piece here. I wanted to put like a pillar or something there. Like this. For reals, actually. Now, we're probably going to have to make this a little bit higher. That should be good enough. Now let's rotate this to the side. I actually need to make it smaller. We want this to go in a little bit so it's not just purely on the edge of it. Let's make it a bit smaller. Okay. So when you're inside, you just see like a roof. We could make it here. Could make it that we copy this piece. Let's rotate it. And if we put it here, let's bring it down a little bit. Actually, hold on. Remove it. Wait. Hello? Hold on. Copy this piece, paste it, rotate it. Okay. Now copy this piece. Rotate it. But we want to bring it on this side now. All right. So we just have a little bit of depth. All right. Nice. We might want to do some lights in there. It would be nice to do a like torch kind of thing, but ooh, we have industrial pipes. Okay, hold on. Modern lamps. It's not a lot on lighting. That's not a rustic lamp. Okay. Okay, I see what we're gonna have to do here. Oh god, okay, here's what we need to do. We need to place it down first, so let's get a place to place it down. Let's do it for this side too. Okay. And then we edit it. I'm assuming there's not a like a nail piece. What's something that we could use to make it look like it's attached to the thing? Okay, where's our pillar actually? Is this the pillar? This is the pillar. Okay. This is gonna either look very weird or it's gonna look just how I want it to look. It has to be smaller. Okay, I think we could work with this. Did it just disappear? Oh, shoot. Okay. That's what I get for clicking the wrong button. All right. Now let's move it. What? I didn't mean to do that. Bring it into the ground or into the wall. Oh, wait. Okay. Hello? Oh, they're their own group? Hold on. Boom. Let's go. We add the little things for them. That's actually kind of cool. Can I make that like a blueprint or something? Is that a thing? We also want to probably change the lighting on it, don't we? Make it like... Oh, that's not the lighting. Wait. Okay. If I split this from the group, I can save this. What is it called? Like a handle, a pull? I'm gonna call it a pull. Oh. Can I update the photo? Hold on. Let's actually get a good... Oh. There you go. Okay. Cool. Um... okay, so we're gonna have to redo, or not redo anything, but we're gonna have to take this and copy it, paste it, make it go into the mountain. All right, that works on all sides. Oh, I just noticed that this... It's okay. We can fix that without changing anything on this. Where are the pipes that I saw? I see. Okay, so what we're gonna do with this is we're gonna do it like this. Let's actually do this on the ground over here. Okay. We're gonna take this like how we did the Rebirth Island. And take it like this. Okay. Oh, wrong vent. Okay. Now we're gonna take all of these pieces right here. Okay, let me even myself out real quick. We're gonna take all of these pieces. Let's see. Let's hope this works the way I want it to work. Let's do it on the... world axis. Okay. This is gonna be interesting. Hold on. Wait, did it actually work good? Holy shoot. Only thing is this thing I hear. Uh, well, I kind of only want it for that, but we have to make the rotate. Okay. Let's take these and move them over here. See how this goes. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. So we want to do this is kind of off-putting. We want it to be like attached, but we don't want it to be too slanted. Is that good? Actually is. Only thing is we want to move this. Okay, hold on. Okay, we want to move this to right here. Okay. I feel like this is a little bit too small now. All right. How much have I done? Well, I completed the mountain. That took me like about honestly like 30 minutes. And then I pretty much did this the rest of the time. I was struggling with the roof because I did the roof, then I felt like and then I remembered that there was actual roof pieces, so I was like, damn, okay. So I had to redo that. And I spent, I want to say, like 10 minutes making this single piece for this lantern, so it looks like it's actually hanging off of it. Um, but I'm gonna just copy this, put it on the other side. That's interesting. That doesn't load in from a distance. Globe icon, this thing. axis. Yeah, I was doing that when I was building it over here because I had to move it over here. I don't know, but these pieces are a little jank. I should have just probably kept them here. I have to though take the piece. Can we set a scale by default? I think so. G toggle grid V. In the middle of the circle. Oh. Oh, okay. It's just shortcut. I see. Okay, cool. Oh, and then okay. So it is like it straight up is like using Blender. Okay. Okay, I see now. Oh shoot. Wait, hold on. I forgot that doesn't remove that piece. Alright. I have to go all the way back down. Yeah, we're gonna do this on the outside, but we're gonna have to bring it inside. So this is gonna go here. Then up one. Is there not a... Oh, I guess this works. Okay, and then we're gonna want to copy that. Let's bring this out. Let's copy this. Thank you for that, actually. That's a lot more easier than using and going all the way to the other side of my screen for that. Okay. Now let's shrink this entirely. I duplicated that piece, okay. Let's shrink this entirely. Just delete this piece. How many times did I duplicate this? Jesus. Okay. Just copy this. Paste it, and then just attach it at the end of this. This is a bit long, but it's okay. It's going to go into the mountain anyways. No. Oh my god. Alright. Now let's move you over here. Okay. So this is going to go up and out. So we want this to be over this. Nice. It's going to look a little bit interesting, but you can't even see where this goes from the outside, and I don't think I want to... I don't know, let's actually take this into consideration. Move it there. It goes in the middle of that plank right there. Okay. Cool. We can do some gutter work, but I think we should probably move on to the actual entrance rather than the tunnel. So we're gonna pretty much just take this entire thing. Actually, we should probably do it from this angle. Take this entire thing. Um, Split from group. Is that how you do it? Hold on. Oh, no, wait. I can just take the entire building, can I? Hold on. Okay. I can't just take the entire building. Take the entire building. And where's the save button? Save it. Okay, let's get a good image location for this. All right. Okay. Uh, right. Cool. Nice. So what we can do is let's get some dirt. Um, or gravel. Let's see how the gravel looks in this. And then let's add some trees on the sides of this. Hold on, I'll fix the trees going through it. Just give me a second. It is a bit interesting that it sets it as a group and you can move the entire section of trees. All right, cool. We have rocks, right? The rocks, I believe they would be... Oh, here. Let's not stack them. Oh my god, I love this so much. You can actually give it like a backdrop and everything. Nice. Okay. Now we want to do that to this side. Um, go. Okay, we want to take this now. And we want to put it into this mountain right here. put it right here. And we're going to do some terrain work on it now. So we're going to flatten this entire area out on the ground. I'm going to bring this in a bit more. Make it... Right, that's not how that works. Okay. Let's try to make the trees go up here on this one. So let's bring this out. Slope this. I want to bring this out a little bit more because we're going to slope it back even more here. Slope that down. Okay. Let's take our palms. Put them up on top. Let's hide this area back here a bit. Right. Let's flatten this out. All right. That didn't change anything back here. No. Okay. Let's take some of our gravel that we were using. Is it this one? It was. Okay. We're going to leave this right here for now, but this one is going to eventually go all the way through here. I don't know if we're going to get to that on this stream today, but it's eventually going to go all the way through here and all that stuff. Now we had to create the entrance of the park. Shoot. So what I think we should do is take the intensity up a bit. Okay. Now right here, we're going to bring it down a little bit more. Flatten this down here. And we're going to make this like a little bit of a pond. That just goes off over here this way. Okay. So we want pond water. Okay, and it's just going to go all the way over there. Okay. Now, what we're going to do on this side is we're going to make this flat. And we're going to keep this, well, right here. Let's have it go over here. We're going to take this and we're going to slope it. That's not the slope tool. Hold on. We're going to slope it over here. That's not the slope tool. I thought I'm clicking on it. Click. Okay. We're going to take the slope tool over here. Let's try to fix the water up a bit over here. Okay. And all right here, we're going to be okay like this. And we're going to slope this on this side. Okay. We're also going to want to remove our trees that are in the water because that looks disgusting. Okay. And we're going to place some of them more on the sides. So we're just cutting down the trees to replace trees. We also want to hide this a bit more so you can't see the edge of the map. So let's take the size up. Okay. Okay, it's okay if that's trees there. It looks kind of interesting. Do we have a... Here. All right. Now let's take some of this rock. Oh, wait. Let's do 10 at 50. Okay. Do we want to put sand here? Let's put sand here. We're close enough to the shore that we can put sand here. The edge of this looks a bit weird. We're gonna have to fix that because we flattened that a bit. Wait, so you're telling me that there's dirt here, but... Okay, I see what they're doing. They're mixing the dirt. Okay, that's amazing. Okay. We're gonna bring this in a little bit more up here. Don't worry, this is gonna look a lot better in a second. Okay. Okay. We're gonna want to take it here as well. All right. Okay, let's take some of our path that we're using again. Hi, Aloe. Welcome. We're gonna take our gravel and put this here. We're doing some little, I don't even know what you call it, like practice for Evo 3, pretty much. That's what I'm using this for. It's nice to see. I hope you're doing good. It's been a while. I think we want to bring in the sound a little bit more up here, though. All right, so if we continue on this path, it takes us to our tunnel that we're gonna have. But you could also look down and see this. We're working on the entrance of a park. I am gonna add a dinosaur here though. I don't know if I can add like invisible fencers or I can actually go with these. This would match the environment. It's an abandoned type of park. Bear with me. Oh, I have to actually place them and then curve it. Okay. I see. If you have a suggestion for a dinosaur, I'll take it. I don't think they have aloes in this game, though. I don't know about that. I'm not for sure. I haven't actually taken a look at all the species in this. It's kind of like a swampy enclosure. Well, it's gonna be swampy. But I'm going for like Sorna type of looks, I guess. Not looks, but a Sorna type of area. All the dinosaurs I lose pretty much. That's what I'm going for. Okay. If I do add a dinosaur here, though, I'm going to have to... Suchomimus? Is that in the game? Basic cable fence. We'd have to put this in the back over here. Oh god, it looks terrible when it goes in the water. Okay. I think for this, we make it that it's attached. Okay, we don't attach it to there. Why is it trying to go that way? Can you not just swim through it, or is that not in this game? Hold on. Oh, that just removed all those trees there. It was funny when I was making the T-Rex or the thumbnail for this stream. The Rexes, they ended up exiting their enclosure by just walking through a little tiny gap in the fence that wasn't like actually. It was like on a slope, so I thought it wouldn't matter, but apparently it mattered. I like how you can kind of just hide the fences in this game. You can hide them in the forest a lot more, which is nice. They don't automatically have the removing of the trees. What does that mean? I think we need to have. Oh, they have different styles. Yo, I think we go chain link. No, everything else looks kind of weird. Obviously not wood either. I think chain link works the best here. Because metal on metal sounds perfect, right? Okay. Is this actually oh, it is. Okay, nice. All right. Now I have no idea how some of these species work in this game. So, um, where is the dinosaur creation? Here we go. We're just gonna put this back here real quick. What is this complaining about? Compost? Compost? Let's put it right here. And we need an entrance, of course, but that's something that we're gonna work on in a second. Okay. I do listen to you. That's why I did it. Haha. Are they in alphabetical order? They, I believe, are. Okay. Actually, let's take a look at all of them because it's been a hot second since I've actually looked at these species. They look so cool. I don't want to select on all of them. They look so cool. I wish we had more of the mammals in Evo, but that's crazy. Hey, don't worry. I found out that I can dual live stream on Twitch and YouTube, so um you might be. I bet at some point. Secret Minus. Do they even have the Secret Minus in this game? I don't think they have it. Hold on, I have to. Damn, Emoga, they don't have the Corey in this game. I think this is it, right? Yeah, we can go for Spino, or we can go for some of the smaller species. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It would look the most it would be the nicest in that area. Okay. We are adding dinosaurs to the entrance of our park. Um, okay, let's do one adult male or two. Uh, I don't know. Well, it doesn't even matter. Um, and we want a child. It doesn't matter at all. I should probably be making them different kinds, shouldn't I? Hold on. Let's do. Frick. Let's actually try to be smart about this. Um, sell them. Male, female, male. Okay. Hopefully we can fit all these. Not yet. I was thinking eventually we build like a little staff area and then we add those raptors to them. Okay. Right. Okay, we're gonna put the here. Oh. Have an animal adopt an unrelated baby. Where is their view compatible items? Okay. Um, am I incorrect? Can they? Do I even need to put feeders for them? Because I know I don't have to put water if they could drink the water, right? I do want to add stumps and stuff for them, though. That'd be cool. That's something I'd probably end up saving, though. Oh, look at them! Look at them! Look at them waddle. That's cute. Hi, Moga. Where's the big one at? In the forest? Wait, where is the big one at? Wait, they're out of the enclosure. Wait, Imoga or Aloe, think I think Aloe. I mean Imoga. Fuck. Aloe. I think um hold on, let's see. Cuz these two ran out this way. Where are the babies at? Are they going for the outside as well? Um that is 100% definite your fault here. I knew. Shoot. I'm like, okay. It makes sense. Can I bring this up though? I don't know if I can edit this. It looks kind of weird having it like this though. Uh, is it the depth? Do I have to control the depth of the water? Is that a thing in this game? Like there is a depth. Oh, and the fence just goes through it. Okay. Hold on a second. Let's delete this. Delete this. I should have assumed that there is a depth to this. There we go. Now it looks a lot better. Okay. Is there a way to check on all of my dinosaurs? That works too. Okay. Not contained. Well, I don't want to sell you guys. How do I? That's it? You can just move them like this? Okay, where are the other ones? Let's play a game of hide and seek, guys. Can you spot them? Okay, the other one's right there. Okay. That's funny. I'm like, where are the children running off to? Because I'm over here looking for the adults. I'm like, and then I see the gate. I'm like, or not the gate, the open area. Like, okay, that makes sense. The adults found it very quickly. Is this one escaping? No. See, they were going for it. They were gonna make a break for it, guys. Savages. Okay. Um, what is their social? I don't think they need feeders, right? There's plants in the ground. I don't think they need feeders. Oh, you know what I should actually do? It does go like from deep to, or it goes from the ground to the deep. Let's make this all actually. We're gonna change this in a second, guys. We're not gonna make this all shallow. We're gonna make the edges shallow. We also had to change this side because the textures were kind of messed up, so we're gonna have to do that real quick. Okay. And then we're gonna take the size now. Sorry, is it the size or the intensity? It's the size. No, the intensity makes it deeper. Jesus, okay. Why do they run so fast? Can I smooth out the terrain underneath the water? I can, okay. Baby steps, guys, baby steps. Okay. Nice. We actually have a nice depth. The baby sounds so cute. Okay. Nice. We still have to place down some of the vegetation that we removed over here, specifically. Yes, I do want a medal. Okay. Okay, so the other path is going to extend out this way, and this path will take us from here all the way through here. All the way around right here against the beach. Probably do another enclosure right there at some point, and then attach it to this pathway right here, which is then connected to this tunnel on the other side right here. That is supposed to be attached to this tunnel right here. And then from there, that's where the park is going to go out this way, and it's going to go out this way. So, thank you. All right. Hmm. Okay. The gap between the trees into a staff area? What gap between the trees? This one? I was gonna make this an entrance. We can make this like the little staff area. Um, I was gonna go with like helipad, obviously. Have the staff actually be able to enter because it's gonna require me to place down a visitor entrance. And I was gonna just place this down and then attach it to the building somehow. And then we can do like a, what's it called? Staff, like town, like, what is it called from like the Lost World or something? We could do something like that. All right, cool. We're gonna place that down. Do you think they're actually gonna use the egg thing? Worker camp, yeah, that's what it's called. Thank you. Those are shadows. Okay, let's go for the mud. Okay. Oh, that's gonna take a while actually to do. Hmm. I need to look at photos of helipads. Okay. Let's do this. All right, I actually didn't do the thing that I was intending myself to do. What did I say I was gonna do? Helipads. No, I don't want to look for heliports in my area. What the fudge? Thank you. Oh my god. um, all right, we're gonna do this in a way that's not gonna be too complicated. We want the alphabet. Uh, we're gonna take H. Okay, guys. We're gonna take the H. We're gonna put it down. Select it. Go to toggle advanced. How big do you want this to be? That should be big enough. Okay. We're gonna make it elevated. But we're gonna want the hell? Sorry, I got distracted. Um uh okay. Then we want some flooring underneath it. Let's okay. Can I attach this is the modular group. Okay, so can I attach this to it? Or do I need to place it on the floor first? I got to place it on the floor first. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna place this down. This is gonna be the oh, this is gonna go interestingly weird though. Hold on. What's up, Primal? No, for real, that's what it felt like. Okay. We could either do it like this, or we could either do it like this. Hold on. Delete these three. And then go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's move the H now. Let's merge the groups so we can actually move the H on this. I'm assuming... Is that even? Hold on. Assuming it has to be right here. No, for real. It's October and it feels like it's the summer for some reason. It's not even the heat. There's no heat going on. It was never, for where I'm at, it's supposed to be hot, but it was never actually like hot. So it just feels like a very, very weird, like, mix of not summer and fall. And it's just like, ugh. Um, okay, so we want to go for like a solid color. It's helipad. We don't want to go for anything too modern or metal, but we also don't want to go for like a solid wood or stone. So this is going to be hard to figure out what I want to do. Concrete will work, but the concrete will have to be like gray, but also this looks a little bit too nice. Um, glitch the floor inside to make itself a circle. Well, this is going to be, the circle would be outside of this. I feel like it's too big. Hold on. No, it's not too big. I'm just too zoomed in. um, ooh, no, that's too weird. Um, okay, wait, that actually looks a lot better for it. The Adobe Clay looks a lot nice. That is interesting. Oh, I could use that for something actually. I like the Adobe Clay. This isn't gonna be white, I think. Or do I want it to be white? I thought, well, it's not supposed to be white. The other thing though is this is going to be elevated. So this is gonna go up a little bit more. Like this. We might have to move it up a little bit more. Oh, it moved the ground with it. I don't want that. Why didn't it move the ground up with it the last time? Is it because it was still close to the ground? I don't want that. Okay, well, I guess we're going to be doing this above the ground then. Ooh, true, that would help. Hold up, we're going to build this above the ground since it's going to be temperamental with me. Okay. Now we're going to add... Why does this stay when I'm not even on the piece anymore? We're going to add some stairs. I'm going to probably have to move this around a bit. It's not going to be this far down, so we're going to probably slope it anyways. We're going to have to realign this. Yeah, we're going to have to realign this. Am I putting it on the outside or am I putting it inside one? On this one, we put it on the outside, so let's refix that. It's going to change anyways, right? We're going to push it back into the right a little. Yeah, okay. And then this one's going to be pushed back. Okay, so we're putting this in the right spot. It's just we have to fix this centerpiece to actually be where we want it to be. Hopefully this fixes the issue. So we want to move this up a bit. This would have been easier if I just did the steps first, huh? Okay, that's gonna probably be the best we get there. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. That looks good. And that looks good. Okay, cool. Now let's stilts. You want stilts? Um, Here, hold on. Oh, this is the roof. Hold on. We're not gonna make that same mistake again. What's the difference between outside flipped and outside? We're gonna have to move them up anyways here as well. You guys should have seen me earlier. I was stressing because I kept deleting the things that I placed down just simply because I'd press escape and it would just reset everything. um so it was really annoying. I'm gonna try to make it with stilts. I'm just gonna place down everything first and then attempt it. Do I want to put this on the outside or the inside? I think if we do it like this, we can add some lining to it. So let's try this at first. I don't know if that's gonna be something you don't like though. Hmm. Well, realistically, I don't even need these stairs right here. At least these stairs back here. I think I'm gonna remove the ones back here because they're not leading anywhere specific, so we can remove those. And if we want to do stilts, let's just remove everything except for the front ones. Let's just do it like that, and then we can use stilts. Not that. Okay, just removed everything. Do we have a beam? We do have a beam. Is this on this? It doesn't even matter. Okay. Uh, let's change this to be the 4-piece. Okay. It being slightly crooked for a beam breaking could look neat if you're trying to go for it, but that is true. Here's what we can do. We can do half of the beams on this side, or we can do the beams on this side looking kind of like straight, right? And then as we get to this side of the helipad, these pieces right here in the end, we can make them actually kind of like fallen a little bit, and the beams like slanted as well, so it looks like it's broken. This texture isn't gonna all be like, well, it would make sense too because it's stone too, right? So it would be cracked. But the stairs, at least, I'm gonna change the stair texture, and probably the coloring of the actual clay itself, though. So that is true. I'm gonna go ahead though and copy this and paste this And then we're going to take this. Actually, I'll paste. Ah, shoot. I'll paste it after we place it. So we want to take this over here. Let's put it right here. And then take this top piece, push it down. Okay. And then we have the beams like this. Okay. Very simple, to be honest with you. We should probably copy this piece too, huh? And then paste it up top. Let's do a 90-degree angle so we can rotate it correctly. 2. Okay. Cool. Maybe add a tree or supporting. Sorry if I'm suggesting a lot. Oh no, you're good. This is my first time playing the game on the channel. Oh shoot. Remove that piece. So I'll take all the suggestions. Control copy, control paste, and then we move it all along here. Okay, place it. Then we move it between this piece right here. Okay, cool. And we're gonna do that for the rest of them as well. So we can honestly just take this, but we're gonna have to manually select that piece, and that piece. Okay, let's control copy that. Rotate it. I didn't do it right. Okay, now did I copy it? I didn't. Hold on. Copy and paste. There we go, geez. Okay. Leave it through the floor like it's broken through. Leave what through the floor? I remember seeing the photos of them. What's it called? Seeing the photos of the show for the first season. No, don't do that. When they were like announcing it. No. I wanna Jesus Christ. No. Stop copying it. I wanna take you. Then take you. Please don't select the tree that I'm in. And I want to basically do the same on the other side. I'm going to make it how I want it, and then I'm going to break it. I think about that one too. Okay. Copy, control paste. Okay. And then we're going to want to do it like this. And then let's go ahead and actually align this with this side. And then move them all. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Oh, right. We have to actually make this lower. Shoot, I kind of forgot about that. Did we not pick up the pieces on the bottom? What? That's interesting. Okay. Okay. If we put a nest under the platform, okay. Okay. Okay, all of these are good, but we're going to want to move these up now. These pieces, at least. All right, so put a nest underneath the platform. Make it look like the reason it's slanted is because of the beam itself. All right, delete that. I don't have the... What the hell? It's okay. Honestly, that's okay. We could use those pieces as Aloes' suggestion. Make this up a little bit more. All right. Now I think we just select everything, right? Select everything. And move it down. We don't want to move it down. We want to move it down to the point that the helipad is actually touching the ground, but not like too inside it, so we can actually have a lot of space underneath. Like that. That would be okay. Nice. Okay, that seems to work. Yeah, okay. Unless we make it large or higher with the bigger steps, the higher slope steps. That's also a thing that we can do instead. Let's see how high that would be in comparison to this. That would be a lot more. It's just... I don't really like that. Alright. Now what we need to do is take this and try to break it a lot more. Let's change the coloring on this though first. I want it to be darker and not as bright. We're gonna change them all as a whole first. I think we might want to go for like a gray, not bright gray, but like a gray, like not black, like somewhere in between black and this gray. Okay, and then this, we probably want to change this material. Let's go for rustic, maybe. This is the wood that we're using for the rest of our park. So maybe we go for that. This is a little piece of a tunnel that I have going on already built. So like it's the older style, but it's not as like completely fully grown, like overgrown. When I said Sorna style, I meant like Sorna as in like the dinosaurs are randomly places. Where are they? Oh, they're over here. Okay. I was about to freak out. I'm like, how long have they been out of their enclosure? Are there any eggs though, by the way? I think I had to pre-fill requisites or something for that. Where are the children? Going to drink, idle. Okay, how do I switch between them? Oh, there we go. Oh, the children are growing. Damn. Should I just make it all wood? Should we explore that? Or at least the exterior wood? That would be cool. Ah. Oh, okay, the sides, if I do wood, the sides would have to actually be aligned correctly. Okay. Um, I do like it though. It's just I'd have to. Okay, that's not that difficult. I do like the whole. I like the wood. I like the wood a lot. What about here? That's not the same wood, is it? Probably not for the helipad area itself, for the helicopter lands. I think we probably want to keep this as a wooden trim. Maybe. I haven't actually. This blocks the idea of it. Hold on, where are the trims at here? Okay. I see. Okay. Hmm. That could work. Oh, is there a flat one on my... Hello? Does it... Oh, I see what I'm doing. Okay. I placed the wrong ones on the side, didn't I? No? Um, flat round inside. Flat curved corner. Is that the one that I want? It is, isn't it? Okay, hold on. No. What? I'm so confused. Why am I confused? Oh, I'm stupid. I'm not noticing that it's showing me the actual thing up top. I'm reading the thing where it says placing roof trim curved corner 4x1, not the actual thing that's showing up above the menu. Okay, so I'm trying to select and place the right things, but the thing is, I think I want to use this one though, no? Because that's the only one we have. Hold on, can we? place this and move it in. No, I don't like how that looks though with this one, because this is an inside piece and it is inside, but what's wait, am I just this? Does it just have to go backwards? It does, doesn't it? Ah, okay. That makes a lot of sense. I I think I have to do these one at a time, don't I? It's not that bad. I That looks good. That looks really good. Water worth, yeah. Do we have a? I'm looking for like a round wall, but like I don't want it to be. I'm gonna have to do it myself, aren't I? Do we have a smaller one? I don't think we do. Okay, so I wanna take this. We're gonna do this all as one piece. We're gonna make it that the we're gonna make it that the hold on, let me make sure I place this on the right side. What the hell? I don't know what side this should be on. Yeah, yeah, you can. Um, is it this side? It doesn't matter. It adds to it, right? Because what we're gonna do anyways is we're gonna take all of these pieces. I think I just unselected the rest of them that I had selected. We're gonna take all of these pieces. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Okay. Shrink them, bring them up. Okay. I don't like how you can see the concrete through these ones right here. I like this padding we're going for on this. It's just funny because we're gonna have to break this in a second. I'm loving this whole thing. I'm gonna be honest. I love the fact that we're building something like something that we're not getting in the game. I'm gonna show my friend. I'm gonna be like, "Hey, you remember that weird looking building that I made a couple of days or a couple of like months ago in this game? Yeah, by the way, this is what I made in all these little individual pieces." All right. Now it's time to break it. I'm not gonna even attempt to make a helicopter. Um, I mean, to be honest, I think that's what the Steam store is for. Um, Hold on, let me take a look at it real quick. I'm gonna. I don't want to show my Steam details. Let me see. Let me look at the workshop. I'm gonna look for a helicopter. That's funny. Give me a second. McDilos. Um. Okay, here. Let me close all of the things that will show you that'll dox me. Okay, here we go. Oh wait, you guys can't even see the overlay. Um. Oh, I just closed the workshop. I don't want to use military copters, but they look cool. Yeah, let's subscribe to this. Okay. I do not know where they show up, by the way. Let's hope they're individual pieces. You can see all my little Jurassic stuff that I have. I think I probably had to reload the game. Is that how this works? True, that is true. Okay, we'll add a helicopter to it at some point. The next time we play this game, which will probably be in next month at some point because we're going to be focused on Evolution 3. But I will come back to this game, especially with its all its realistic stuff. Great. How do we want to move this? I want the right side to be broken a lot more than the left side. We still want an area for the helicopter to be at. Um, First off, though, let's actually take this, right? Let's save this. I'm gonna create a prefab of this. The lighting is so terrible in this preview shot that we have in the screenshot. It's like rust fills. That's what it feels like. Nice. So let's break it now. So let's grab this piece. This piece. Okay. Do I have the right pieces selected? Are you a part of this? Actually, hold on. It is. Okay. It's just weird to select. Okay. I think what we're gonna do is a cascading like fall right here. So we're gonna bring this down. We're gonna have to change our rotate a bit. We're gonna make this fall down more in the center actually. Hold on. Let's remove this one. Jesus Christ. Okay. I wish we could have like more cracks. Um we're gonna make this pillar look like it gave out. Wish we had more things that we can crack though. Okay. I don't know how to make this specific pillar look like. I can make it look like a foul actually, huh? So something like that, right? Let's actually grab the top piece though. And have it disconnected and on the ground somewhere. Just if this would snap off and fall, it would probably end up being like over here, right? On the ground. Because we could obviously put it closer, but does metal break that way? I don't know. Because we could always have it closed just for convenience. But I'm pretty sure if something popped, it'd fly. I think that's okay. This though, we want this to, again, cascade. So we're gonna take this piece and this piece. And we're gonna make it look like it fell. Like over a bit. Okay. Let's move this piece up. And then this. We're gonna rotate this bit down. I wish you can fragment these pieces a bit more so they're not just all one big thing. Did I just duplicate it? I didn't. Because if these piece falls, these two lean forward that way. This one would go in this way, which means how would this one be displaced? This one is going to be straight. So if this piece falls in, it'll probably push it up before it starts falling down. So it would actually start falling down this way. Right? I think that's how that works. So we could make this piece fall down this way, which means this one do we push it down more then? But with that logic, we're gonna probably end up destroying half the entire place. Okay. So I'm not gonna think about it logically. So at this point, we're gonna make this slope a little bit down, just a little. As if it's like hanging on to dear life on this metal piece right here. We could also push this up a bit. Alright, so we can take this and slope this down until it disappears. Like so. Okay. That looks decent. I feel like we should do more to it, or at least. Oh, and then we can have a tree come through. Tropical. That's too large. Kind of want a palm tree. Here, we're gonna shrink this a bit. Okay. And then let's go for, damn, okay, that's huge. We don't have like saplings. Okay. Let's try to use the random scale on this one. I feel like the random scale is only making it large. Hold on. Yeah, it is. That's okay. We can use the larger ones on the outside over here. For like the palms and stuff that we're gonna put down. Okay. Then let's take more and put them down here. Okay. Let's take this one, shrink it a bit. I want this one to be a little bit smaller, and I want it to go in the other one a bit. Let's rotate it. Okay, same with this one. We want this to be inside the other one. Okay. Some greenish tint. Can we add tint to them? Is this the coloring on it? Wait. Oh. Oh, I see. I see. Also, resetting it doesn't fix the coloring on it. Okay. How do I add green to it? I'd have to go with yellow, right? Because I can't purely go green. So we'd have to go like that almost. Oh, that's just making it look darker though. I mean, I think that's a perfect color, no? The one that I'm using for the secondary. It feels like it's like it looks like jungle planks in Minecraft. Here, let's use it and then change it a little bit per piece that we do. The only thing is the making only some of them look like this, like it's gonna look a bit interesting. Wait, we have our mixture of colors actually though. And then for this piece, we could do the same. Oh, I actually kind of like that. I think I'm gonna change all the wood to look like that, or like a mixture of these, a different like variation of these colors. I think that looks good. Oh, okay. Moss on them. Do we have a moss? Let me take off the tropical. Um, See if we have a moss that will fit. Okay, we only have two types of moss. We have moss clump 1 and moss clump 2. Let's add moss on the... what does the second one look like? The second one's just smaller. It does. It really does. It looks so... It looks, again, like jungle trees in Minecraft. Jeez. Okay, turn off the random scale on this one. I'm assuming we want the helicopter little pad thing to be covered a little bit by the moss. We want to add some more vegetation though, I think. Um, let's take this. A bit smaller. Um, mulch. I don't think they have mulch in the game. They have textures, like ground textures. They have ground textures more. Uh, yeah, just adding a few more things. Hold on. Okay, leaves. Lily pads. Ferns. Think we're getting anything out of these biomes. That goes in the water. They have substrate circles. They have stuff like this that we can put on the side. The hell? Okay. Here. We can place this, though, in, like... Why is it trying... Oh, is it stacking on top of it? Do stuff like that. Create, like, little pockets. Actually, this is gonna work well. It's just I have to place a ton of pieces down for this. And where the mosses are probably gonna put a little bit in between the slots. How long have I been streaming for? 3 hours and 16 minutes. Okay, we're almost done with this too. So almost done with this entrance. We're not gonna do the town, obviously, this stream. That's gonna take way too long. I have something to do like pretty soon, actually. This to come out over here and attach. I wish this was more of a brush that I can use right here. I know that there's the substrate brush that I can do on the ground, but you can't do it to this. And if I do smaller pieces, it's going to... Oh, actually, hold on. This piece right here is probably going to have to go lower. This one. There's one right here that is a little bit higher, but I don't think I can reach it. Oh, that's a huge piece. Hold on. Let's change the scale a bit. Okay, nice. This makes sense that it's not having anything here, though. Okay. This is looking really sick. Okay, now we can add more trees. to this top part up here. And we do have like little saplings. Yeah. Definitely. Little banana plant. Bro, okay. It's legit now. Okay. Make the yellow a little bit of an yeah, that makes sense. Oh. Interesting. Ew, what the hell? What is the tropical? Ah, I see. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. And that's interesting that they have different type of things for that. Okay. You said yellow? It's a lot darker. Do we have like a dirt that we can mix? That's not. It looks dusty and dirty. That's actually kind of nice. We did say we wanted to put a nest underneath too, right? Let's put our gravel here. Because we're gonna stick with gravel being the main thing. Let's remove this. Okay. And this is gonna probably extend out this way, but we're not gonna work on that this episode, or this stream. I wonder if there's like crates. Wait, are these a part of this? Hold on. Let me make sure that these are added onto this. This one, we want to make this one look smaller. This one, let's make it longer. All right. Look at that. Let's add the eggs real quick. The nests are down here. Oh. Okay. It removes the vegetation. There's... Well, let's actually bring this down a bit. So it looks like they were kind of like... So it looks like they were kind of like digging into it a bit. So we want to merge the groups here. Are these a part of that group? They are. Okay, so I'm going to want to place down some trees here. We can actually do these trees, though. Okay, never mind. That's a lot, and I don't want that much. Can I select... only trees? Okay, I can. Nice. Okay, maybe I don't want to have... Oh, God, no. All of these count as blocks? Those ones are okay. It's mostly this one I just placed right here. Let's not give them so many options. That is true. Do we want to add a dinosaur right now? I think we should. We need to give him water though. We just double. Just make sure all of this is selected as one group though. Do the trees count? I don't think the trees count. I see. Okay. No, not those. Okay. I'd have to manually select the tree areas. Okay. You know what? Oh my God. I can't. What the hell? Okay. I'm going manually and selecting these, I guess.
Mm. Okay. Merge groups. All right. I'm gonna save this real quick. That is so cool. Like, look at the difference, right? We have this one, and we have this one. Oh, wait, we have this one and this one. How much they change is great. All right. We're gonna remove this for now. Um, okay. Now, where do we want to put our water source? Oh, wait, hold on. It automatically does the train for you. I forgot. I'm thinking that this is like evolution. Okay. I want this to be shallow because it's going to be just for this guy. And we could have this like go off into the, all the way over here. And then this can just go through here and just disappear. Okay. We don't want to add sand. How does the tempered sand substrate look like? Ah, looks decent. All right. And then I think we're gonna place. That's a little bit too big. Let's just scatter it more. Let's do this all through here though, because this is where the like worker village is gonna be. Okay. And then this is the pathway out. So let's reform this a bit as well. That's a pathway out, and this is a pathway out. Let's update this to go there, and then this is probably gonna go out this way. All right, cool. And we'll update that whenever the time comes. We will probably put fences around this. I kind of like the other ones more. These look a little bit too developed. I kind of want to go. I like these ones more because they look less. We could honestly just do chain linked because this is a worker area, right? Chain linked. This isn't. Yeah, that's not it. I think we go chain linked here. Yeah. Okay. If you, yeah, you can be that. I mean, I think you deserve the right to pick which one it's gonna be. Okay, what size gate do we need here? This one. I wish, I wish, or actually we can, right? We can make, we could make a fake gate, no? So we have this, right? But we could still like make a fake visit, like a fake vehicle gate, no? So I guess we're spending a little bit more time on stream. um this is gonna be something simple though. We want something that will fit along the lines of what we've been doing, which will be like this weird wood texture. It's just gonna be like something very simple. Uh why is Oh, I see. Can we have it not follow the grid? There we go. Okay. And then in between, let's go with... Oh, okay. Should we make this a raising gate where it just raises up? Should we have it slide? I think raising would make more sense. Because if it's raising, what we can do is we can do this. We can do this, and then on top we can put some chains. I don't know where to find those. um, I don't think we could use these, right? Or hold up, wait, what am I doing? We can use those. Um, how can we use these? We can use these in a certain way. It has to be... It has to be... I know what I'm trying to do here, but I can't think about what I'm trying to do here. Um, I put a fence in here, right? Something like this. This will probably be our best option right here, where it slides up, right? So we make it look like it's a gate for a vehicle, right? But the way it would work is this whole piece, like realistically, right? It would slide up with the... Okay. Okay, cool. That's also amazing. This would slide up if the vehicle gate was opening, right? And let the vehicle pass, and the fence would go up too. That's my logic behind that. And I honestly think that will be good. We just want to change the coloring of the pieces a bit just to give them what we did with these. So we have a vehicle gate, we have an actual gate, and then now we can add our dinosaur. All right. Open. You said the okay. Back to list. P. Oh, there's two different types. We're gonna go with this one. Oh, it's spazzing out. uh, interesting. Okay. Oh shoot! Wait, I don't want to create. Yeah, it's okay. We can have some infants. All right, cool. Shoot, I forgot it does that. They do. Can I change coloring on this? I don't think so. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Hello? Where the hell? They just ran off. Did they find a gap in the fence? They're all running to the same area, which makes me think that they found a way through already. Or are they just... You guys are just drinking water? You guys chose to come all the way over here to drink water? They eat bugs. Cool. Alright. Where are they? I keep losing them. Here they are. Cool. So this was very productive. This was actually a lot of fun. How much hours? Almost 4 hours playing this game. I need a little bit of a break. But yeah, we added the eyeballs. The eyeballs look interesting. But we added our helipad. We created our entrance. We added some species. Look how small you are. Yeah. We worked on this pretty much the entire area. And then we have like a little area for seeing some more guys in the water, taking a swim. And we have a tunnel that you can go through. They do. They have a tunnel that you can go through. That takes you all the way to this side over here. And this will be the rest of our park eventually when we get to it. In our next stream for Prehistoric Kingdom, we will probably be we will be making the worker village I think that's probably all we're gonna be doing for that stream. I didn't expect this to go for on double the length that it did. But it did. But yeah, let's take a screenshot of this. Oh, we have to add the helicopter now. I don't think the helicopter is in my thing yet. No, I think I have to reload the game for it. But I'll add the helicopter there and take a screenshot. And I'll post it in my Discord. Anyways, that is going to be it for this stream, guys. Thank you guys for joining. Tomorrow we're going to have another stream. I know I say that pretty much every week, but I did in the future after this week, we're not going to have streams on Sundays. I'm just going to take a break on that day. Because I don't want to spend my entire weekend doing content stuff because I'm already recording videos as it is. But on this Sunday, tomorrow, we are going to be playing Jurassic World Evolution 2 for the last time. And we will be making a park with all of the species that are not going to be in the game, or specifically the DLC ones, because they announced that the base game dinosaurs in Evolution 3 or Evolution 2 were going to be added over time in Evolution 3. What are you guys doing near the fence? Yeah, get away from this. But we'll be doing the thing for those dinosaurs, a park, and it's not that many, so it'll take a little while. Why are you shaking your butt for? But yeah, we're gonna be doing that. Oh, oh, they were okay. Okay. That's funny. Anyways, guys, join us tomorrow for Evolution 2 for the last time. All right, thank you guys for joining. Thank you, Primal, for your help with this. This was very nice to make. But we'll be back with Prehistoric Kingdom sometime next month. All right.